Hello and welcome to CloudFox Hub. My name is Bhavesh Atara. In this video, we are going to perform lab related to CloudWatch monitoring. And this lab is actually extraordinary. Why? Because in this particular lab, we will go through the reverse process. How? I'm going to explain you. Let's start. First of all, I want you to understand the current concept. Look, here I have one EC2 instance. My EC2 instance name is actually app server. When I created this EC2 instance, I just use one user data script, which is actually going to increase and decrease load of CPU on my server. Now, I am monitoring it from last almost 1 hour. And if you look at over here, you will find out total detail about CPU utilization of my instance. If you look at over here, you can find out that the whole entire process has been start at 5:10 in the local time, and I'm monitoring this from last 1 hour. Here you can find out average CPU utilization, maximum CPU utilization, minimum CPU utilization, everything. Let me show you. Look here, I can find out that the minimum CPU utilization during this particular 1 hour was this. 8710, it was just 0%. Then it was increased, then it is increased by 95%. And now at 555, it was almost like a 0%. If I want to verify maximum, I can also verify maximum CPU utilization. And the better way is to go with the average. So here we have this average CPU utilization of my EC2 instance. Here they are actually going to provide us a proper way of seeing the data. Let's say that I'm going to the data table. Now I can find out the CPU utilization 2.2%. Maximum performance was 98%, some 671%, average 67.1% CPU utilization between 1 hour. So I have like this CPU control, I'm increasing, decreasing this, so I can check out all the details. So here we have like a stake area, we can find out the details about CPU utilization. So we have like different way. If you just want to see the numbers, you can also check this out to the numbers. This is current CPU utilization because right now I don't have any CPU utilization going on, right? So this is like way to monitor. Now, why I am directly showing you all this? Why we are not going step by step, right? Because when you are using CloudWatch, okay, just spend some time. If you just create your EC2 instance and if you are going to monitor everything, you are not able to get data within 2 to 5 minutes, okay? So you must have long running EC2 instance to get proper data, okay? So before I start video, I just created one EC2 instance, started monitoring, so you will get kind of CPU utilization detail. If you look at over here, there is a period. It is a 5-minute period. Meaning is my CloudWatch is going to check my EC2 instance at every 5-minute interval. Okay, so at every 5-minute interval, CloudWatch is going to EC2 instance and it is going to collect data. Now, keep this in mind. In the CloudWatch, if you using basic monitoring, the default timer is actually 5 minutes. So if you just use 1 minute over here, it is not going to work. Why? Because by default, it is a 5 minute. Now you may have like question. I have a very important or a mission critical EC2 instance. I want to capture instance data at every 1 minute interval. Then if you want to, you can do this. How? You have to go to your EC2 instance. You can go to the action, then go to the monitor, and here you have to enable detail monitoring. So if you have detail monitoring enabled, you have to pay extra charges and then you can collect the data from your EC2 instance at every 1 minute interval. Otherwise, if you are going with the basic monitoring, it is actually going to collect data from your EC2 instance at every 5-minute interval. Okay. Now, here it is actually showing timeline. So let's say that if I want to solve timeline of last 1 hour, so it is showing from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So in the timeline, I'm getting 1 hour. Now in this 1 hour, we are collecting data from our EC2 instance at every 5-minute interval, right? So we will have like a 12 data point. Okay. If I'm going to set that 3 hours, so we have like a 3 hours window and we are collecting data at every 5-minute interval. Okay. So it can be according to this. So for 1 hour, we have 12. So if we have 3 hours, means we will have 36 data point for that particular chart. Okay. So this is the window in which you want to verify the things. Okay. Now here it is a local time zone. If you want to go with UTC, you can also go with it. Here we have like some AI features. We will discuss about this in upcoming videos. No need to worry. But this is how we are able to monitor the things. Okay. If you have just a new instance and if you will try to monitor it, you may not get this kind of a detail on your screen because it is not going to work instantly, right? You must have multiple data points in order to check this out. Now, I am going to start with 0. So what we are doing, we have this EC2 instance, no need to worry about it. We are not going to touch this. We will create one another instance and I will tell you how we can monitor this EC2 instance same way as I have this particular instance. Okay. So let me go to the instance. Here I am going to click on launch instance. Now I am giving name new server. Okay, we want to create server, then we want to add this server and we want to monitor this. So new server, choose Amazon Linux because I'm going to provide you user data script and user data script is actually working with Amazon Linux. So please choose Amazon Linux. Here choose T3 micro or T2 micro, but check this out, that free tier eligible instance you have to create. I have my key pair. I'm going to choose this. In the VPC, you can use default VPC. And here we need to allow HTTP. Why? Because this CPU utilization is actually working on HTTP. Okay. So that's done. Now I'm going to give you one gist. You have to open this gist and you have to copy user data script from the gist and paste it over here. You will get this gist in your video's description. So you just need to copy and paste it. This is a gist URL. I'm going to copy this, Control A, Control C, and here it is done. Now let me click on launch instance. So now our instance is getting ready. It may take 2 to 5 minutes. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to the CloudWatch. Let's open fresh CloudWatch. Then you have to go to the metrics. Here we are getting it. So no need to worry. You have to go to the browser. And here we have all the detail about our old instance. And we want detail about our new instance. So what we can do, we can go to the all. Okay. Here we have EC2 and we have pre-instance metric, means per instance metric, means we have so many instances. For example, we can monitor each and every instance. So you have to go to the per instance metric and we have to find out our instance, right? So how we can find it out? We have two, but we want to monitor new one right now. Okay. So you need to click on new server, then you have to copy instance ID and just paste it. Now you will get all the metrics related to your new EC2 instance. Look, we have EBS, read, write, byte, CPU utilization. So for these new server, we have everything. The best way is to use CPU utilization. So I'm just going to add this and I have added. Now here actually we have two data points. Okay. One for our older EC2 instance and one for our newer EC2 instance. So what I'm doing, I'm going to remove older one. Okay. So let's remove the older one. Look, here we have two. So I'm going to remove this one because this is app server. New one have like a orange color. So now we have a monitoring for specific instance. As I explained you earlier, if you will just create a new one and just going to monitor, it may take time. So right now we are not getting more data. No need to worry. We will again wait and we will verify that we are getting this or not. And my instance is now ready. So what I am doing, I'm going to copy this URL.
Thanks for watching. To continue learning AWS with structured lessons, real labs, practice tests, and live sessions with Bhavesh Atara, join our full course at www.cloudfolkshub.com. For any help, call 982-575-7737. All course details are provided in the description.